So I'm going to show you the cast speeds character. Basically, every cast speed node on the tree and on every piece of gear, or as much as I could reasonably get. And a frenzy charge. Also some projectile speed, which makes things more hilarious later on. So all the cast speed I can. So 7 cast speed, some on Stone Lazwar, 15%. Corrupted Loctonial Caress Gloves, which give 19% cast speed. Pretty insane to get on gloves, really. Dual Apep's Rages, which synergize perfectly because when you get more cast speed, you're effectively spending more mana. And then these have increased mana cost of skills, which makes you spend even more mana. So if you just want to have a real resource waster, this is the build for you. I have a chest with 700, 670, which means I have 5,000 mana. I have mana regen on every piece of gear I can get it on that doesn't have cast speed on it. So Asnas Mark actually has cast speed, but also has mana regen. So mana regen on helmet, belt. Only reason I'm using a Sunblast is for the mana regeneration. I'm actually serious. And the gold worms, so I have a little bit of magic find, which is kind of nice. So, you know, if you want a cast speed magic finder, this is the build for you. What else? So yeah, how fast does this guy go? I have a cast speed modifier of 570 to 530-ish, somewhere around there. And right now, 440 regeneration, mana regen. So this is Flame Blast. It's 10 stacks, 10 stacks, 10 stacks, 10 stacks, 10 stacks. Like basically like 2 10-stack blasts a second. With added chaos damage in, it's like 1,000 average damage. So like basically 20,000 DPS on Flame Blast. Could probably be better if it had better supports though. Maybe. So what's the next most hilarious thing? Oh yeah, ball lightning. Let's just go to the projectiles. So we don't want enhance. We want faster projectiles. Oh wait a second. I want slower projectiles for this one. But I have one. So ball lightning is interesting. This drops my frames to 40. So, you know, not that bad, I guess. This is, you know, I can do better though. Let's go with that and faster projectiles. So, incinerate gets the 3 stacks that fast, and it drops my frames to about 20, 30, 40-ish. I'm gonna say 30. So that's like 30 FPS, but I think we can do a little bit better than that. What next? So one of the things is if you have this much cast speed, it actually makes using EK fun. I didn't know it was possible, but you know, you heard it here first. EK is made viable again to play. I mean, it's been viable. It's just you didn't want to use it. But I mean, dang, look at that. It's like I'm a shotgun or something. What's that one type of shotgun that's just like fully auto shotgun? It's like that. I'm not really sure why you would need a fully automatic shotgun, to be honest. I mean, one shot is probably good enough. I don't know. Anyways, EK is interesting. Oh yeah, the only defense I have is Arctic Armor, which means I'm actually sort of safe in a Lenaris 3. But anywhere else, anything higher than this, it's I become Captain One Shot. Obviously I'm using only uniques, which means I have fire resistance and nothing else. So high fire resistance synergizes with the Arctic Armor, which means I'm basically immune to fire damage, and we'll get one shot by everything else. Sweet. What else? Arctic Breath. Interesting. Alright. Oh, some Raging Spirits. So I get to like 27? Yeah, 27 Raging Spirits. I'm just wondering. What? Some Raging Spirit. I need Freezing Pulse. Where's that at? Huh. Who needs GMP on this stuff? Where's GMP at? Bang. Fast projectiles. GMP. And this just becomes a raid machine. Of course, can't maintain the mana cost. But this can be alleviated by using a level 1 Freezing Pulse instead of level 20. So level 1 freezing pulse. Easily maintainable. Only costs 24 mana. It's about 100 mana a second. So, still kind of wreck shit though. I mean, I got 6k DPS with GMP with a level 1 freezing pulse and added chaos damage. Green is level 21. It's basically 6k DPS with any spell in the game, including something as ridiculous as Frost Wall. 6k DPS Frost Wall. Ow. No. Get in the corner. Huh. Sort of interesting. Kind of desync prone. What else? Oh yeah, with this much cast speed, Spark, this effectively becomes Volspark. Of course, you can't really maintain the mana cost of that. Oh yeah, curses. Oh yeah. So if you want to have the best thing for a dance rave party type thing, it's like do 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 do. But I can't maintain the mana cost of that at all, because curses cast like 13 times a second. So that's 6.5 casts times 145 mana. Do the math. I don't have enough mana. I don't have enough mana regen for that. At 400 mana regen. What else? Oh, Firestorm. Oh yes, truly the best skill for the cast speed build is Firestorm, because if you use it, you can drop your frame rate all the way down. 20? 10? I think 10's possible. Ugh. Yeah, I saw a frame with 10 on there. It's kind of wreck shit. I don't even need to dodge these guys. Oh, yeah, it's really interesting. If you have a lightning warp that's like this fast, you become immune to a lot of bosses like Brutus and Cole. Because you just see this slam coming, you're like, ding, and you're behind him already. Pretty nice. Ding. What's the total cast? At 8.3 casts a second with Firestorm. 10 frames a second. I feel like the cast speed, it actually goes slower at some point when your frames start dropping. I can't really prove this, but I have kind of like indirect proof that this is the case. So where's Firestorm at? Or Incinerate. GMP. Faster projectiles and Incinerate. Where you at? Yeah, Incinerate. Just full of gems. This is Incinerate. Now for some reason I can maintain the mana cost of it, but I'm not really sure why. So Incinerate casts 28 times a second. And it costs 50 mana. So accounting for Spell Echo, that's 14 times 50, which means it costs, what, 700 mana a second? But I can maintain it for some reason, which I think means that it's only casting on frames. Yeah, it only casts like when you have a frame to click and cast it on. Because like casts are like, what, client side? It's a client side command you're sending? So if you don't have a frame to send it on, I don't think you cast it. So for some reason, I can maintain the mana cost of Incinerate, but not of Spark, which costs just as much effectively. Not really sure why. Who knows? So yeah, Piety. Oh yeah, Arc becomes a laser beam, just so you know. That's a weird effect. Incinerate, where you at? Dink, dink, dink. Let's go, Piety.
No one managed to kill you yet, Exile. Then it seems you've earned my personal attention.
No, I've been managed to kill. People kill me a lot of times. Oh god. Yeah, I got wrecked. Well, that's what having negative resistances does to you. So anyways, I am good. I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you next time. Oh my god. 2,000 damage. Oh well, I've got this useful topaz flask Huh. Sweet. Wow. Chunk. What's this? See you next time.